No one is persecuting the young man. I don't understand why there's this weird bubble wrap around Jameson Williams that we can't talk about him. That by the time he comes back in the middle of this season, he will still have one catch to his name in a year and a half. Mm-hmm. And the dumb stuff he's done, a lot of it he puts on social media. So just don't get hyper offended. Everybody wants the guy to be good. But when now a video surfaces at 1:30 in the morning of J-Mo lighting fireworks, I'm sorry. We have to talk about it for this reason. You are a professional athlete. You are welcome to live your life however you want to live it. But when you put it on social media, now you've shown people the way you're living and what you're doing. And to say that J-Mo's social media has been called into question a couple of times would be accurate. Doing questionable things, also accurate. And this is another. And before you hit me with America and freedom and 4th of July, guys, I approach this with a bias. My own team had a borderline franchise player blow off a large portion of his right hand lighting fireworks. Jason Pierre-Paul. I don't get why any of you light fireworks. I don't get why any adult, short of a sparkler for his kid, is out there lighting hand cannons in the backyard. They're dangerous. They're stupid. Your neighbors hate your guts for doing it. It just doesn't make any sense. But when you're J-Mo, and if it's stupid for a regular person to do it, it's really stupid for you to do it. You make your living with your hands, man. Mm-hmm. Not as a hand model, as a wide receiver. I really would prefer, if you're going to do this stuff, we don't need to know about it, right? Need to know basis, and you don't need to know. Right. But when you're putting it on social media, now we have to talk about it. And this doesn't make you a bad kid. It doesn't. What I hate is where we just absolve it all and go, oh, just let him live his life. Listen, there are clauses in NFL contracts that don't allow you to do a lot of things the rest of us get to do. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Especially after your boy, Pierre-Paul, blew off his hand.
Right. All I'm asking is take it. I've seen it happen. I mean, hell, what the hell's the Rex Road? Poor guy hurt himself lighting fire or whatever it was at a firework event, or I don't know if he lit it, someone near him. These things are dangerous, man. Like, you're an NFL player and you're a rookie and you're in a prove-it stage of your career. I don't care if you're J-Mo. I don't care if you're Jared Goff or anyone in between. I don't want to see my players 2 weeks before camp lighting fireworks. That's full stop. It's not a J-Mo thing. I'm making a point, Rico. A, why do you put it on social media? And B, the fireworks thing, why? Like, if you have kids, there are fireworks shows. Take them. Right. If you're an adult, why? How many people are going to get maimed, killed, injured? Why?
Because it's fun. Because
that's
you
not
get
fun.
No, you get your own private fireworks show if you light off your fireworks in your yard. That's what people are going to tell you.
Okay.
Instead of driving down and trying to find a seat and traffic jams, how about we just do it out in the street, in the front yard? We light it off. We annoy our neighbors.
How many times has watching fireworks gotten someone into the ER?
True. No,
True,
Mike. It's true, but it's cherry picking, because when you look at the amount of people who do it and nothing happens, the number is not that. It's a smaller number.
Yeah, but it's also, again, whether you're a normal person or an athlete, who actually likes this? Everyone hates fireworks, guy. So when I see J-Mo doing it at 1:30 in the morning, that's the other thing. I mean, what are we doing here?
See, now I have to defend firework guy. Everybody doesn't hate firework guy.
Who likes firework guy?
Apparently there's enough people, Mike, that they sell them. Neighborhoods have their own guy. Like, if we all lived on a block and David could be fireworks guy.
Nobody would like David.
We know that every year David's going to light fireworks, so we all sit around, get the folding chairs out, sit on the porch, and wait for David to light his fireworks.
I have a guy. I tolerate that guy, but I don't
like that guy. That's my point. Guy. No one likes that guy except that guy. That's the only person who likes that guy.
I think the neighborhood likes the guy, or else they would have said, hey, we don't do that here.
And that guy would be like, F you, America. So the point is, for J-Mo to be putting it on social media, and J-Mo...
That's the problem.
That's where I'm going.
J-Mo has more stupid things he's put on social medias than NFL catches. So therefore, maybe you want to tone that down. You know what Amon-Ra St. Brown did? I don't know. Because he didn't put it out there.
Because he doesn't share with anybody, which is the right way. Amon-Ra is one of my favorite Lions. Beyond the fact that he's awesome and he's hard-nosed and he's got a chip on his shoulder, he's all business. Yeah. He just goes to work. There's no need for social media. Does his work in silence.
Right.
The J-Mo thing, all I've asked is, J-Mo, please do yourself a favor. Disappear.
Right.
Get off the socials. Go to work.
The only thing I need to see you doing is you're working hard, you're training, you're doing that. If you're going to put something out there, not you at an establishment late at night, not you handing out money on the east side of town, not you lighting fireworks at 1:30 in the morning.
Not you in Vegas after getting suspended for gambling.
It's like you want to put that information out there. And once you put that information out there, now it's fair game that people can react to it. If you want to light fireworks at home at 1:30 in the morning, fine. I don't need to know that.
Who's J-Mo's agent?
At this point, Roberto.
No. I'm asking for a reason, because one thing I will say, a lot of times you don't blame the person, you blame who employs them. In a lot of ways, you know, maybe the Lions have a bit of a come to Jesus with the agent and go, look, we love the kid. We're doing everything to support him. Can you do a solid here? Can we take a little 6-month hiatus from the socials, please? You're busting our balls.
But, you know.
Now, again, the agent doesn't have to comply. The client doesn't have to comply,
right,
but you can try.
Right, because he'll just say, America, I got the freedoms. I can do this. I can post in everything I want.
That's not what it's about. That's such a stupid response.
I understand, but that's as soon as you say, oh, you're trying to censor me. I'm trying to express myself.
No, I'm not trying to censor you. I'm trying to just say, look, cool off. You're hurting yourself. The public opinion, you're hurting yourself.
I totally agree with you, but
God,
apparently social media is important to him because he keeps putting all of this stuff out there. You would think the biggest slap in the face to me was in Vegas after you got caught, gambling. If you would think that that's when the agent would step in, hey, Jameson, not a good look. Maybe you want to take that.
My point is, now that you have this spice rack of kind of questionable social media moves, you have every right to say, do me a favor. All right, we pay you pretty damn well. We're going to continue to do so. Do you mind working with us on this? You're killing us. Yeah. And second of all, stop lighting fireworks. I mean, just really. And again, it's like, I mean, David, hold on, because Rico and I have done the Golden Girls routine here. We've bickered. I just, is it from you guys? Am I old man yelling at clouds? I'm sensitive to it because I saw a guy wreck his career largely. I do think they're dangerous. I've never understood it. And for J-Mo, all I want to hear about J-Mo is nothing. I just want to have an Amon-Ra level of disappearance where you just work. We'll see you when we see you. We'll see you in the preseason a little bit. And we'll see you in week 7. I don't want any more of this.
Yeah, and I know it's unrealistic, but yeah, we want to see the videos of him working out, of him doing things to prepare for the season. I just don't need to see all of the other things along with it attached to it. And me and Kenny were talking back here, and I looked it up, but we just in this area had an incident where an NHL goalie was killed during a fireworks situation.
Correct.
He was at Manny Legacy's house in Novi, and he died because of a mortar hit in his chest. So, these fireworks are very dangerous, and you got to be careful. He's a professional athlete that uses his hands.
No, it is, but I can't sit here and let you guys just make that blanket statement because it's like anything. When you look at the totality of it, the numbers are minuscule of how many people actually get injured, how many people actually get hurt.
Well, then my problem with it, again, is just like I said at the end about the hands. When you have a career that is based on using those, you need to stay away from things that are going to injure your career and end it.
Or don't let everybody know what you just did.
And there you go.
If you don't like the fireworks, just go ahead and light the fireworks.
There's the key. You want to live your life, you want to do whatever you want to do, it's great. Where along the line do you have to broadcast it? So he gets 2 choices. You can stop the idiocy, or keep being an idiot, but don't broadcast it. Those are two winning options. But I don't think we're wrong when you do broadcast it for us to have a conversation.
Or you can go behind door number 3.
What?
Show the world what you're doing at all times because we want to know.
But that's what option 2 was.
No. Option 3 is you keep doing dumb things, you keep posting them, and yeah, we see. I thought you said
no,
you stop doing it, or okay.
Or you're saying go full nuclear,
right?
Just F it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
That's what he chose it already.
No, I know. And again, I mean, I just want this kid to be good, and he might still be, and maybe none of it matters. I think the problem is when you're not active, when you're under a suspension, the microscope is higher.
And let's be frank. You kind of hurt this city because this city was depending on you. For the first 6 games, you're not there. It's not because of an injury. It's because of something that you did. And whether you agree with the rule or not, it's not there. You violated it. The league told you not to do it. And now you have potentially put your team behind the 8 ball to start the year off.
What's always interesting to me is how protective people are. Like I vouched for the trade. I said I loved it. I love Jameson Williams, but I don't protect him this way. People have a weird thing with J-Mo, and I can't figure it out yet.
Because they want a star. And he was probably the closest thing and he still is the closest thing that we have to a superstar. You know, between him and Cade, both were injured kind of last year, but that's the guys that you drafted in the first round, and maybe one of them turns out to be the face of the city.
Great. So you'll trash your quarterback who does nothing wrong, but you'll blindly defend this kid who never plays.
Yes.
Okay.
No, because the quarterback came in here. We made fun of him. He's got tiny hands.
And you know what Jared Goff did? That. He went to work.
He did. But like it or not, Mike, Jared Goff is never going to reach superstar status.
He doesn't need to be a superstar. No. I just don't think he needs to be defamed.
But you want to know why they're defending him in this city? Because Jameson can be that superstar. You're hoping he's going to be the next, Chase. You're hoping he's going to be the next Justin Jefferson. He's going to be that new wide receiver. And now you can say, look what we have here in Detroit, because you traded up in the first round to take him.
And what does that have to do with just saying, hey, can the guy make better choices, or can he cool it?
That has nothing to do with that. This is why people overly defend him, because they really have invested their time and effort
in a guy who has one career
superstar.
Catch.
They want a superstar badly.